just wanted to run a few last things by you all. I know that there were certain people who were wondering about the last assignment number 5. I'll just go over it really quickly. Basically, it asked you to be aware of certain types of operations that were known to be union compatible. We discussed this one in class. Union compatibility takes place when we have two data sources, and the data sources that we're using have the same number of columns, and respectively, each pairwise number of columns from two data sources is also going to have either the same or compatible data representations. All right, so the data types, they're going to be either the same or compatible. Kind of like how in other programming courses, maybe an integer can be casted as a float, right? So characters and variable characters, they can be made to work together. So now, if I had to choose from what I have here, remember the Venn diagram, A is the part where I select my left-hand table, B is the part I select my right-hand table. So in this case, I would just want to select star from A. And I also want to, in the second case, select star from B. All right. Now, as for the next one, A and not B. Now, that one's going to be different. For that, I'm going to say select star from A except or minus select star from B. Now, I know I'm using the word star. This is assuming that the tables or the data sets have the exact same number of columns and data representations. All right, so if A and B are union compatible, which is what we'll be able to assume they are, that's how that part would go. Now with not A and B, in that case I'm going to do the reverse. So I'm going to select star from B and use except to select star from A. All right, so B except A or B minus A. Now A intersection B, that would be select star from A intersect select star from B. All right, all of this is in the 3rd chapter of the book where they talk about union compatibility. Finally, we get down here to union A union B with repetitions. So if I'm going to have repetitions, things can get a bit technical, right? Sometimes we want to know that we have a certain item in a data set. Other times we may be concerned with how often it appears. So if I just want to know that a certain item is in a data set, I'm going to be taking an operation that doesn't use repetitions. So I would have, for this first one, with repetitions, select star from A, union all, select star from B. For this one down here, without repetitions, it would be select star from A, union select star from B. Now, if you've noticed anything about what's going on here, everything that we do is basically going to correspond to a Venn diagram. All right. So A mutex B, that's basically A XOR B. Right. So when you have exclusive OR, it's one or, I'm sorry, this is not exclusive OR, it's exclusive NOR. All right. So you're going to have whatever's in A but not in B. And as well, you will be choosing whatever's in B but not in A. All right. So the two outer parts, the opposite of the intersection. All right. So it will look like this right here, union with that right there. Okay. So let's suppose I had this particular query. I put that in first. This particular query, put that in second. Now the A cross B part, that's going to be the part that is only solved by something else called a join. So I'm going to leave this part right here. If you take a look up here, you have joins, and that's what I'm going to talk about in the next video. All right. Thanks. I'm just going to make this segment right here so that it doesn't get too long, and I will speak to you in a few.